Okay. Hello, friends. My name is Hari Om Vashishtha, and I'm going to be working on my Date 2021 live learning session and building session. I'll start with a recap. So I made some notes, 3 points, enough to get started. On the updates, recap, and the next steps. Okay. Uh, Updates. So I have been distracted. I have been working into various directions, with various rabbit holes, various distractions everywhere. So the day one, I started with an intention to learn every day for the Agentforce certification, and I missed few days in between. Not 7 days. I just did not create the documentation here. By day 8, I started to do it in a live format. The day one was not a decided format to learn live, but yes, I wanted to create some expression of content every day so that I expose myself in a way. I step out of my comfort zone, right? I share my vulnerabilities in a way most people cannot imagine, I believe. And it may make any kind of impression. I don't even know. Okay. So why do I call it second innings? Because I attempted my first certification on this 31st of December 2025. So, day 2021, 100% automated documentation. That almost sounds baffling for a pre-AI era, pre-modern AI era. Okay. Of course, there is a lot that still needs to be done manually, but this is my work session, which I now am considering as 100% automated, because now this is the time where I am kind of pushing myself in a way professionally, and learning and building in a public format. So this is a part of a bigger project, second innings, where I'm preparing for my Agentforce specialist certification the second time. First was when I attempted on 31st of December 2026, 5, right? I'm repeating for the sake of documentation. Hey, we need to be relying on the agents, right? But something else, like look at the beautiful bug we have in front of us as a part of reality. So this is another agent. It's an era of agents. I know. I may not be able to describe it in more beautiful ways. Okay. But what happened is that Notion offered me an agent to help me do something. So I thought, why not, do every session and then let the agent pick up the notes and summary and give me a better structured to-do list, next steps, or based on what I want to achieve in my second innings, right? What happened is that this agent is running without I intending it to run. So it's like it has run out few times, and every time I delete this content, this additional next steps for certification, gaps and questions, quick self check, it keeps on adding the same thing. So I think I will have to just bloody delete it. I hope the Notion team gets see, this monthly usage is like credits usage is expanding, and I'm like, look at the latest message. Where is that? This one, right? I am very clearly saying it, asking it to not repeat, not run for me. I mean, why are you even doing it, dude? So look at this. Look at this. Last message. Triggered. Why do you keep triggering, boy? Uh, so I'm not actually going to be doing the root cause analysis here, but and which actually makes sense. But this so-called AI is supposed to be not like that, right? It's supposed to be simple. I'm not able to find my latest chat. Where do I find that? Recent chat. Wait a second. So where is my chat? Where is my chat? Is that it's showing me the triggers? It's not showing me my chat. So I wonder something is broken. I will just disable this agent for now. This is like stupidly making notes of something I don't want. How do I just disable this agent or delete this agent? Dude. Okay. Now is where the technology is screwing us. So how do I delete this agent? Move to trash. Can I do that? Are you sure you want to move coach to trash? Yes. This is stupid. And if it runs even from trash, this is going to be a horrible thing to even care about, to even think about. So I have finally trashed my agent, and the credits it was trying to show me from that all. I don't know. I hope it doesn't do that, but I won't be even able to test it. So maybe I will have to go back to the same section of agents. Yeah, this section may tell me the create blank. Let me just look at the credit section now. Where is that? Yay. So now the agents, there are who? Okay, let's set with 0. Yeah, that's a reset, right? So, okay, let's jump off this rabbit hole, not required. Okay, second inning is not going good. First few days I went into learning something, but then OpenClaw hit me like a tangent distraction, which pulled me in a rabbit hole, in a universe, I cannot explain, but I pulled myself up. I'm saying, no, I don't want to work on OpenClaw just yet. Of course, I can spend more time and learn, but no, not today. Not today. Okay. So back to the day 20 and 21. And why do I call it day 20 and 21? Because I wanted to come back to this learning session yesterday and I missed. Although I did the same thing on 17 and 18 and 19. I missed 17 and 18. I even missed the 15. I even missed the 12. But today is different because I am doing it as another personal challenge where I'm actually working with the Pi Foundation from Ms. Karthi Subbaraman, where the it's another personal challenge to actually do this. I'm actually already doing it, but I'm in that community. I'm pushing myself in more beautiful ways. Okay. So before we go forward, this is about the updates. An update is, wait a second. Yeah. So update is that I'm joining team HiDevs, HIDEVS, HiDevs. The community. It's a community. It's a platform by my friend Deepak Chawla. It's like it's an awesome thing. Oh my god. So I wrote this post today and I started with it started with a trigger that for the first time in my career I am really feeling that I should have been in Bangalore today. Which actually I'm saying that I did not ever feel the need to be in Bangalore in last 15 years. Wow. Never again. But it went like that. This was a required shot that I got. So this community seems to be running very frequent events, very connected events across the country, and it seemed to be growing. And it is awesome to connect with the builders, enablers. So we are going to be enablers, and I don't really know my role in the team. I'm still exploring, but wow, what a great time to be alive. Okay, so back to the basics. There's another post I want to share before on this session, maybe to push myself. Like, I have a perspective here logged in to be explored in my head itself. Like, look at this thought. I mean, someone, Mr. Govind Goyal, they have probably been in Salesforce ecosystem since for some long time. What I'm saying is that, so Salesforce ecosystem is evolving so fast. I'm a beginner. How do I even catch up? I don't know. Do I need to play catch up, or do I need to, what do I need to do? Because it cannot, I cannot play the catch up game. I would never catch up with the best what there are, but I think I will have to create my own niche in some way. Still thinking about it. So my 15 years has been into product management, entrepreneurial journeys. These tools are technically additions of what has been there, and which other tangent elements of the universe, digital universe is evolving, right? Agents everywhere. There MCP. There is it's more or less technically it's all about agents, right? And getting things done to get some value for someone. So some things are scary, some things are weird, so what I'm saying is that there is a lot in the Salesforce ecosystem that I don't understand. Okay, and coming back, I'll jump off that rabbit hole also. So the goal of the year 2026 was to generate $1 million for my clients. Salesforce is a thing that I'm stating to myself like a optional thing, because I understand, I think agents, may not understand Salesforce ecosystem. So I'm an outsider, and that is why I'm putting it like a variable there. Also, in a way that, opportunity can come from anywhere. We are the builders, we are the automation experts, we are the puzzle solvers of the universe that the universe is looking for. Sitting in a small town in Haryana in India, I now know that, a couple of hours a day, 4 hours a day, I can be a superpower. I can enable a team anywhere in the world with a process that they are already following, and I could, empower them in some beautiful ways. So this project is evolving. I was distracted. I keep distracting myself. So this goal has not proceeded yet. So there's still zero revenue, and January, February, and March are gone. But I'm kind of somewhere still confident. Just saying it out loud confident doesn't make me prove me that I would be able to do this. But I still see the possibilities, because I understand the technology ecosystem. I understand a lot of things that businesses need to take care of. Okay, so coming back to the what changed in last 7 days, or I would say last 3-4 days. I was looking at my previous session, and I was trying to actually think of oh wait, I hit the wrong button. Ta-da. So the summary of the previous session has to be kept in picture very carefully, right? This is from where we'll be taking the step 1. Now, coming back to Salesforce Agentforce ecosystem. Okay, I tried to look at various things. I am going to skip this part as no. Should I cross it? I can actually cross this, right? Strike through. I don't need these to look at these items. Simplifying the business logic. So this is the, I don't know. I don't even know the what I was looking for in this item. Here it says, do I really know how to use them? Do I really know what to use when for optimize cost? Learning Salesforce, building my digital assistant. Okay, so yes, the answer is no, I'm not evolving that three mistakes of my life business entity yet, right? There are a lot of ideas, there are a lot of possibilities, and that is the kind of reason that I'm trying to limit my focus into. That's the point. I mean, what does that even mean as an action item, dude? Rewrite the open source human story theory. This is something that will come back into picture soon. Test the agent in the website, complete multiple sessions today. That day I did not could not come back. I will strike through that. Test the agent. Testing is something I want to today actually slowly pick up to come back to the track. So meeting notes are carefully there. So thanks to Notion, now I will be able to proceed well. This is another Twitter post I thought of creating. I actually published where I was thinking about actually evolving my discipline program for kids. But again, this is like a distraction for my other option. So things, I'm looking at the options I have, right? So I have an option to evolve my core business, where of course I have where the possibilities are not clear yet, right? Revenue, of course. The other possibility, that other option, that is the Salesforce Agentforce ecosystem. I don't know the possibilities even in that case, but I'm evolving myself there. I'm defining my identity in a way that somehow aligns with the industry. How long I'll be continuing doing that in this way, I don't know. So let's see. I'm exposing the way I think, and that's the agenda. So limiting the distractions, not working on three mistakes of my life at the moment project. So for today, coming back to so this project, this home website of my blog since last 15 years is a beautiful home of 15 years journey. There's a lot inside that, and recently I figured from a kind of user interview that most people don't understand if this is a blog that can be tabbed to open and even read. Oh my god. It's a good realization that not everyone understands how the web is evolving, which is a good learning to start with. Start the day, or have any time in the future, any time in lifetime, right? So let's jump to the Salesforce. Okay, this is a Salesforce admin certification. This is not what I'm looking at. Where do we go now? Open source humans is another like theory, and I'm not expanding on it yet. Okay, so looking at this part, and why I'm trying to look at this part is that this is the brief of Agentforce certification exam. Brief in a way that Mr. I remember the name. Oh, I remember the name. Mr. Oh, I go. No. Yeah, Mike Wheeler has done a good job in structuring the learning content in this Udemy course. I went through it a few months ago. I was looking at elements from here. Okay. I think I picked up the second section. Which one? I'm from here, right. Oh, what is that? Unresponsive. Please wait. Kill yourself, no? Kill. Okay. Why would someone say kill yourself? I'm asking the page to kill itself. Page process, right? But there's no. So if multiple agents are listening to me, it's going to be another chaos, right? Um, I don't know how this will happen in near future, but of course this will happen. So my core thought that is, you know, agents are coming, blend in before it's too late. Blend in before it's too late. Boy, blend in before it's too late. Okay. I created this image to push myself. I don't know. The creativity takes the step one, everything else takes the step two. Then structure evolves from where we start to where we want to go. So there is a lot of philosophy that sounds distracting and vibing, but vibing it seems like the necessary part. Like why would you not vibe with the system you are building, with the thing you are working on? So this program is something I have not picked up yet. I don't know the ABC of this program. Admin certification, and I will probably come to this sometime. Okay. From this program, testing is, let's look at from here. Actually, what I'm trying to look at is how much I have scored in previous exam, or maybe let us say that I don't know anything, because that is what happens in reality. AI cannot capture all the context. No, like there is chaos in my head. I cannot even expose it. I don't know. So it's like a bare metal system in my head. Shah. I've been through this part, how agent works. Okay. This session, and I worked on it through my previous days. So let me launch my actual agent. We'll be improvising onto something. The last step I did in my Salesforce Agentforce was added some system instructions. Okay. Uh-oh. It's another system issue that is causing me. Okay, fine. It came back. Login, boy. I don't really know which login is coming back to. Even the login in Salesforce ecosystem has been like a very incomplete experience in a way. I had to bookmark login IDs or login URLs, and this seems like a wrong page I landed in. Wow. But I'll wait to verify. So that is what AI tells us. Yeah, I think it's okay. So yes, Salesforce, I love this ecosystem. It's huge. It's complex. It's everything, uh, and it is evolving faster than I am even able to capture. It's like even if I spend next 6 months, it would have become something else, and by the time. This is the part that is scary. This is the part that is too scary. Okay, coming back to my agent. I think I will go to the testing section for my agent. Agents, present yourself. My browser is hanging. Let me kill a few apps. This is a good way to work while I am trying to learn also. And why is this a good way to work? I believe is that it keeps me on my toes. And it showcases how I think. It's like a funnel I'm trying to optimize in a way that maybe it has not been done by anyone, or actually it has been exploited by many in various ways. I'm just retrying it with my flavor. So my agent is there. This is the 14th version, which is active. Let's actually just test it for grounding purpose. Like, are we starting from a good enough build? And we will also test it on live website. Ouch. This is a custom message in my Salesforce account. It's agent, I can help you understand this discipline program for kids. What it comes down to is okay, wait a second. Yeah, what it comes down to is, do we really understand the underlying business when we are trying to build an agent, right? If we don't understand the underlying business and the business's ultimate customers, right, we may never add value to their lives. So let's first test. Did I say hello? What is the cost? Like, we need to be acting like stupid users also. I mean, end user can ask anything. Oh, so sometimes it happens. The answer comes out something, then it suddenly changes. I don't know. And okay, maybe I need to be more faster. What else should I test? How can you although I don't even need to write, I have my, what is that? Whisper flow ready to answer. Like, take it off my hands. This program helps parents foster discipline and self-awareness in their children. It provides structured framework, coaching, and accountability patterns to support parents in guiding their children consistently and effectively. The goal is to create positive and disciplined environment for the family. I mean, okay, the agent seems to be working to a great extent as expected. And I will kill this page. I don't need this page right now. So we'll take a look at the create agent for testing center. So we have a testing center in our Salesforce account. We'll jump to the testing center. Mr. Mike, please wait. Test, right? So this is the part which I think I have not explored. I may be good at iterating and testing, like persistently, but I may not score well in my exam, which is like has been happening in ever since in my career that I barely often score 60%. Maybe I was always distracted. Okay, test suite. Create test suite. New suite. Let's test my agent with the testing agent. MOML. You need to know the agent you want to test. Oh my god, what is that? She. First automated testing. Okay. Live data. So these are the steps I'm taking to test my agent in an automated way. There might be questions in some ways related to this exercise. Conversation history. Run all tests from particular point. So this is like a thing I may not understand in depth without reading much about this process, right? Reading the documentation is something that I have always been skipping, which is like not a good thing to even think about. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Let's take the options. I have not created any context variables. Run all tests with specific context variables applied. And again, if there is an MCQ in a certification exam about context variables, I don't even know the description. I cannot explain it still, right? I have not used it yet. My point is, why is the certification still an MCQ based test? Why it's not a real agent building exercise? I mean, look at the ecosystem. So, although I'm trying to go for my first certification, first ever Salesforce Agentforce certification, Salesforce certification, but dude, dear Salesforce CEOs and all, like make it a real assessment. An MCQ is not a real assessment. Yes, I'm saying it. It creates a standardized format, but no, boys, it doesn't make sense. Dear sir, it doesn't make sense. These are context variables. I don't even know. Okay, I don't. Oh, so how is the live data coming in? Data access mode. Live data connects to the current environment best for end-to-end validation. Mocked data isolates tests from the organization. Most metrics may be unreliable. I mean, live data means people you actually using the platform. I don't know. This section is optional and the changes only apply to the template. This section is optional. Test condition. Why does it say it's an optional section? Okay, to help simulate a specific environment. I can choose from live data or mock data, but even the section is optional. It's like I'm not able to understand what is the system trying to do. This section is optional and changes only apply to the template. Damn it, boy. If it won't, oh, I cannot upload test cases. I don't have test cases. Can you generate test cases for me, please? How will you generate the test cases for me? Who's gonna generate the test cases for me? I think it could do it previously. I've done it before. Generate test case, upload or generate test case. So why not generate test case? Ta. See, when I took an agent, that is not the latest version. It is, oh, no, what did I change? This conversation history or this live data? If I do it like this, I cannot generate tests. Okay. If I do it like this, I still cannot generate tests. If I do it like this, so if I disable the conversation history, I can then generate the test cases. Okay. What is the difference? Let's build. I don't know. Generate test case based on the knowledge available to the agent. Based on the topics and actions. Okay, so these are the two things available. Which is more reliable? I think I can try both. It doesn't do that way. And I can choose the topics from which the test cases can be created. For your test cases, select the topic. Okay. So I don't know. These are not the topics that need to be tested. All of these, right? Why would I want to test topic selection? Or should I test the topic selection? Is there an agent that can actually help me? I don't know. Why has Salesforce not built an agent to help the beginners like me to ask questions in a very open-ended way? Maybe they will have someday soon. But then even the masters will be super enabled, like who am I still in the ecosystem? Okay, let's try it. No. And I should have a description for the test cases. Describe the test cases and what knowledge to use to generate them. The agent has a data library from which it responds to the user. You can use the data library knowledge to create the test cases relevant for the project behind the knowledge library. So this is how I'm speaking to my whisper flow to let the typing be like off my hands at least. Okay. Completeness, coherence. These are something it is saying that can help. Oh, so now there is some script running in the background and it is creating test cases for me. This is the step I wanted to take today. Oh, something went wrong. It's a stupid thought to even have. Something went wrong, try again or ask Salesforce admin. Okay, so testing center failed. right? Can I try to run test? No. Evaluation? No. What do I do? Can I delete all of them? Run history? No. Test cases could not be generated, so I need to delete the test cases. So-called test cases. Please delete my test cases. Can you generate the test cases again, please? Please generate the test cases. And I don't know how to generate the test cases. Ta-da! Thank you. Okay. Oh. It was badly sprayed with. How do I regenerate the test cases now? Delete. Oh no. Do generate the test cases for me. I don't think it will still generate the test cases. It's there was an error in the process of doing it and I failed to look at it. So I'm going to retry. That's how we do it. So which worksheet are you saying that could not be found? I mean, if the system, yeah, test suite config for the worksheet could not be found. Some worksheet could not be found. But the system seems to be thinking now. Course correction is not AI's, not an AI's rule book, or we are in danger the day it does course correction and it has done some kind of course correction. Okay. Utterance. Who is the author of the project? Expected topic is project FAQs. Expected action is this. Expected response is this. John Doe. Okay, I'm just looking at the expected response. I should not have said John Doe. What was the what about the project? I need to speak with the human agent. No, I have not done escalation configuration yet. What's the weather like today? I'm here to help you with. These are good test cases, and I think I should at least once in a lifetime, when I generate the test cases with an AI, I must read them all at least. Bare minimum thing, right? Which account is associated with the phone number? So this is not, I have not worked on it. And these are the like irrelevant test cases. What is the status of lead? No. Can you tell me the phone number? No. What is the amount of Dixon generator opportunity? Oh. Maybe it has generated some test cases based on some dummy data in the organization, which was not required, and it is stupid. So these test cases are stupid. I mean, does it even make sense to run these stupid test cases? We could not run the test. Unexpected error occurred. These are the like bugs that I mean, if I get them in the live environment, nobody will be. Oh my god. So am I excited about this? Yes. I mean, I need to persevere. I know I will persevere. That's the core skill I have. How can I not do what I do the best? Okay. So I'll create another test suite. I'll create a set of test cases with some other process. Let's go. So still use the same agent. Will still use the log data. Then we will download a template. I did it twice. Oh my god. I think I must take a break. But oh, how do I read this file? I think I need to open it in with some other tools. So I need to generate some test cases. Weird. Libre. So many agents. Agents are coming, boy. What does Mr. Mike say?
So I've returned back to the Agentforce default agent, and I've opened that up in the encourage you to install. And then if we click batch test, this will take us to the agent.
This is the previous version of
as a starting point,
agent
generate your own
testing
cases.
center.
And so I'm going to select generate test cases after I've filled in some information, given it a name and a description. Now Right? I find the more you try to have it generate, the more it errors out. And then describing the test cases and provide some examples. We've got a couple of different topics that we want to test out: general CRM and single record summary. And so I'm going to ask you to give me a variety of general CRM and single record summary.
Okay. So my file needs to be opened. How? Didn't I hit the Libre button few minutes ago? Wow. La la la. Okay, I'm going to leave it here or not. So it's a test case template, okay, and I must decode it first. It's a sample conversation, okay. Okay, and this utterance, this is what conversation history. So I don't have conversation histories, or I don't want to create such conversation histories. Utterance is something I can share, but without maybe conversation history, it may not even work. Summarize account Salesforce. I wish I could generate the test cases automatically. I mean, I'm giving up at this moment. Yes, I know that. With topics and actions. Trying again to create the test cases automatically. Because I want to spare myself from the load to create the test cases manually. Why is AI so stupid? Let me try again. Try again. Try again. Try again. There is something that is in execution and it is stupid because all of these questions are wrong. Even the test cases are wrong, so the response is like invalid. So today I'm playing with the testing center, and testing center is crude almost. I would say I was not able to use the testing center to actually generate test cases automatically. there is no live data with me and I want to create some mocked data. There's no conversation history. With conversation history, it will not generate that sample file for me. Okay, see, I can only use test cases like upload, which I have to create manually. I will feed the template to AI, but I still need help to uh, like would need to describe the test cases. It will be another exercise. I will maybe do it offline. Uh, I can try to take a step back, disable this, and try again. Broken user interfaces. That is what Salesforce has become. After an evolution of about 30 years, so don't blame them. This is a working software. It's like a good thing to have for managing organizations at scale, but we still need superpowers like humans. Um and I'm a beginner. I wish I can empower myself to empower others soon. So I'll quit this session about now. I'm now saying that I'm focusing on the testing center things. And I'll be going into the depth of the topic, reading from the documentation. So from tomorrow, I'll be working on this topic, testing center. And let's test, although it's still the bare metal agent on my website. I'll showcase my website for a minute here. 3. So this is the business. I think initially I tried to evolve to actually build the agents for this platform, but it's like a thing I need to do in with 10 hands to actually evolve a business and scale it up to be able to use agents is a different ball game. I will do it. I will evolve this business too, but not today. So this business has an agent, Salesforce agent, which I have already built, and the direction is clear. I want to go for the certification. Then I will shoot for the stars. Actually, I'm already shooting for the stars. I'm pitching my sessions to the pitching my skills and pitching my knowledge to the industry folks. So that's all for today. Why is my agent not here yet? Why is so? It's like a Salesforce thing. Maybe it's also Notion thing. Maybe it's all related to various other things of the internet. That my agent is not here yet. I'll try to load it in a different browser. But the challenge is, yes, it's here. My internet is, I think, running very slow these days. So my Salesforce agent is here. It's working. To some extent, it's not a full-fledged, super powerful agent. It's just describes the project from the data library, and that's all I know until now. About now, I have been through various other modules of the platform. I will keep using those elements. For now, I think I'll focus on testing as well. Let's see how and what all testing needs to be covered. Testing agents for, there are some, there's a sheet by Mr. Mike Wheeler. Okay, it's a similar sheet. So, okay, that's all for today. I'll come back to you. Thank you, friends. I simply switched off my session from Notion, and I love to be vulnerable. I love to do it live, and that's how I feel alive. What is that makes you feel alive? There's no audience, I know, but still feels good to build it the way most people don't. That's all for today. See you tomorrow. We'll be doing it